What's up, YouTube? This is Ricky with the 125. As you guys can see, I need a little water change. We're getting a little evaporation in there. But as you can see, my 125 is empty. It's trashy, empty. My filter circulation is off. I got white rocks in here. I only have one fish. Got a plant all up there. It's been very hectic. But there's a reason why I haven't made the video that, you know, I hadn't made a video recently. It's because some of you my followers would know that I was in a process of buying a home because I lived in an apartment, and we just bought our home. It's a little trashy. We're still unpacking and all this stuff. So I got that for Father's Day, guys. Got me like a little, I think, a carpet, like a blanket or something. And that's my little baby girl. But anyway, so we're still unpacking. We're still in the process. But I'll get to why my fish tank is so empty. Moving is your worst nightmare when you have fish. Moving is your worst nightmare when you have fish. So I was scheduled to get out of my apartment at a certain date. I had to get like a 60-day notice before my lease ended. And our closing date for our apartment went from this date to that date, back to this date, until finally a date that no one even thought about, picking. So we closed. But here's the thing. My electricity for my apartment complex was scheduled to shut off the day of closing on my home to go to my home. My electricity to get transferred to my home. And my fiance, she's like, I don't want to pay 2 light bills. I'm not going to have a light bill at the apartment. I'm not going to have a light bill here at the house. When I have one single light bill. And she's like, we need lights at the new house so we can unpack. So I was like, okay, whatever. I can do it. So basically, I had to drain this whole 125. I had to take out the rocks and all that stuff. It was just so painful. It was so... because the fish tank was just so heavy. It took 5 guys for us to pick it up. Empty. So it was just that heavy. But here's the thing. You just can't take the fish tank to your new house and pour water in there and dump the fish in there, right? No, it's going to kill your fish. But that's what I had to do. My electricity actually shut off as we were moving the tank. So what we are cleaning out the tank, it shut off. So what we had to do is get a bucket, put all our fish in, the Oscars, the silver dollars, the Cory cats. We had several buckets. We didn't want to put them all in tight squeeze. Then we had to come over here, 5 guys, pick up the fish tank, place it where the wife wants it, because she's like, I don't want it over here, I don't want it over there. So we had to actually place it somewhere she wanted. After that, put the gravel back on, get the filter going, put the water in there, and that's all brand new water, So I just totally killed my cycle. Then, if you're thinking from the fish aspect of it, I got just transferred. Everybody just got transferred from this fish tank, which was chaotic. They're all swimming, they're hitting the glass, whatever. Then I get transferred into the small bucket. Then I got to get a car ride all the way over to the new house. Once I get into the car ride all the way to the new house, I have to go in totally fresh new water that has not even been cycled. Well, I couldn't keep them in the bucket. So I had to put them in here. And I tell you what, my Corys died. My Oscars died. My silver dollars died. My silver black knifefish died. my Placo died. My Bristol nose Placo. I've been looking everywhere for a Bristol nose Placo, and I finally got a Bristol nose Placo. He died. My Bacosmus fish died. My guppies are gone. The only person who survived is the clown knifefish right here, which is still beautiful. Don't get me wrong, but that's the main reason why it took me so long to make this video, because all these videos I made with you guys have been with my fish in here. So it was hard for me just to just come on here, make a new video, and I still have moving, and I still have electricity bills, I still have closing costs, I still have all these different aspects that come with the moving process. And eventually I had to stop focusing on my fish and focus on my family, right? I had to make sure they get here. I got to make sure, you know, they're getting to school. Well, not getting to school, but, you know, have enough money, or they're getting all their personal necessities they need to move, blah, blah, blah. If I wasn't doing that and I was just over here taking care of the fish, I would hear from my wife forever. You know what I mean? But that's where we're at now, guys. We're at a 125, and it's not the same 125. It's not the same at all. So I need suggestions. What do I do now? Do I totally remake this tank? Get some small species fish. I have like schools of fish in here. Planet tank. Or, you know, something. Give me something. Give me something. Because I'm not sure what I want to do. I'm pretty sure I just don't want the clown knifefish in here by himself. But if I get small species, you know, I got to move them out because he's going to gobble them. So, give me some suggestions. And I'm going to give you some suggestions on moving really quick. And I'm trying to make this video long. But if you know you're going to move, mine's was a little different because our closing date changed so dramatically all the time on this house. So mine was kind of iffy. But see if you can get a clear moving date. Once you get that clear moving date, maybe try to set the electricity shut off a couple days after. Then you actually want to see if you can get into your new place, your apartment, your new house, maybe a couple weeks earlier, just to move your fish tank over. That's why it's always good, guys, when they say to have a hospital tank, because you could put your fish in a hospital tank while you're getting your main display at the new place set up, trying to get it cycled. So about time you move, you already have a kind of cycled tank, and it won't just be just fresh water from the tap. If it's possible, that's the best thing. Because like I said, when I got here, I had to fill this baby up with water, try to get the temperature right, and I had to try to get them out of the bucket as soon as possible to get him in the oxygenated water and all that. But it still didn't, you know what I mean? It was just too much stress for them over the time. So, like I was saying, hey, try to schedule your electricity company a couple days after you move. Try to see if you can get into your new place a couple days or a week or two early, just to get that tank cycling again. Unless you can pick up your tank full of water, then just bring the whole tank over there, then you're cool, and just plug the baby back in. Then you're good, right? But there's no way in hell that me and my friends, because my friends are pretty weak too, me and my friends could pick up 125 gallons with all this extra stuff in there. We had to drain it. Now, if you, like I was saying, if you just can pick it up yourself, you know, don't worry about those first two steps. Just, you know what I mean? Just bring the fish tank over. So that's my main two right there. Oh, and don't try to keep them in a bucket too long. That's very stressful for the fish. You know what I mean? Water splashing everywhere. While I was filling up the tank, I actually had one of my fish jump out the water. I had to put them back in a bucket. And I'm like, oh, come on, guys. Just give me 5 more minutes. Give me 5 more minutes. And, you know, it went south. So I am heartbroken. That's why it took me a while to, you know, to actually make this video. It pains me that all these fish that I raised, and people had, or Oscars had babies, and it was just how they grew up together. It was just, it was harmony. And now I am this right here. I am this. That's what I am. But yeah, we're going to get this bad boy back up together, guys. We're going to get it. I don't know how we're going to get it. I might put some rocks. I'm like, give me some ideas. What should we do to the 125? The makeover of the 125. All right, guys. Any questions, concerns, dislikes? Hey, something I could have done better in my moving transition to maybe help me not lose so many lives of fish. So give me some comments, questions, answers, whatever. Thanks, guys. Ricky with the 125.